In this video, we will take a look at how to properly use the Shapes tool and the Shape Builder tool inside of Adobe Illustrator. So make sure to stay tuned because that's coming right up. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video tutorial here at Design with Muneeb. I'm Muneeb, and this is the fourth video of the section in this logo design series. Basically, we're gonna learn how to properly use the Shapes tool and how powerful the Shape tool really are. And we're gonna also take a look at the Shape Builder tool, how you can use the Shape tool and the Shape Builder tool and combine them to make unique shapes. So if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, then I upload twice a week about graphic design, logo design, and all that kind of good stuff. So make sure to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that bell icon to receive notification. So now that's aside, let's jump into the video. Now I have created an Illustrator document of 1000 by 1000 pixels, and now first we need to take a look at the Shapes tool. Now in Illustrator, Shapes tool can be really easy to create. Now there's a rectangle. If you hold shift, it's gonna maintain the proportions, it's gonna lay out a square, and if you don't hold a shift, it's gonna lay out a rectangle, or it won't basically maintain the proportions. If you hold Alt and then drag out, it's gonna see it's drawing out the shape from the center where we started. So if we just combine Alt and Shift, you can see what's happening here. Similar the case with the rounded rectangle, holding Shift, not holding Shift, holding Alt, holding Alt and Shift. So, as you've guessed, ellipse tool is basically the same, and if you don't know, the shortcut for the rectangle tool is M, and for the ellipse tool you've already guessed it, L. A flare tool isn't that common in my illustrating, but let's just leave it for now. When you take a look at the Polygon tool, so if I just lay out a polygon with holding shift, you may see if you do this in your Illustrator right now, it may not come like that. Why? Because I was tinkling with the settings. If I just select the Polygon tool, if I just left click here, you can see radius and some of the sides come. I can add some sides, you can see something like this would come up, or if I want to make a hexagon, I can just do this, or if I just want to make a triangle, I can do this. So yeah, now you know some things about the Shapes tool inside of Adobe Illustrator. Let's take a look at the Shape Builder tool inside of Adobe Illustrator. Let's select the ellipse tool while holding Shift and Alt. Let's drag, make a circle, and while holding Alt, let's select the circle. I'm holding the left click right now. Let's also hold Shift, and you can see we're creating a copy just right straight to that. Now you can see I can just basically take it over here. So if I just turn off the color, the white color, you can see we have overlapping circles. You can see there are three shapes it's making. Now basically this shape, the middle shape, and the right shape. So now in order to select the Shape Builder tool, let's press Shift M. And now if you want to separate the shape, let's select this one, and this one. You can see they are separated. So this is probably one of the most helpful tools right inside of Adobe Illustrator, probably after the pen tool. So you can see with this moon, I can just lay out a polygon, a pentagon layout. Oh, how do you make a star? Oh, yeah. So this is a part where I introduce the star tool. I just lay out a star here, just rotate it a little bit, and yeah, so you can see where we are going. Okay, enough talking, let's get some to more of practical use. So we're gonna make this right on the screen with just shapes and the Shape Builder tool. So with the head part, I'm gonna start off with, of course, you guessed it, the ellipse tool. I'm gonna hold Alt and Shift. I'm gonna horizontally align that. we're gonna fill it with color later. And now let's for the ears, let's make 2 circles, excuse me, 1. We're gonna duplicate that, and now we're gonna cut it in half. Well, there are many ways you can do this. Of course, you can make a rectangle and then select that, make another shape. You can use the line tool. You can use this line segment tool and draw the line. You can go to object, path, divide objects below. So it's gonna cut that in half, and now I'm gonna align that, not that line, this one, and I'm gonna add a ruler here. So if the ruler tab for you isn't appearing like mine, press Ctrl R to make it appear. Now let's add a ruler here, anchor point, and let's just align that towards the ear. So you can see the ear 1 has been done. Let's just select that, right click, transform, reflect. You can see I have preview mode on. Let's just copy that and select that, hold shift and drag that out. Also zoom in. You can see it may or may not appear. Okay, but let's press Ctrl plus Y. You can see it's not good. We need to make sure that it's accurate. So once the ears have been added, well, I'm gonna just add like a kind of hair, 2 hairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the Polygon tool and click that and set the size to 3. And now I'm gonna select the ellipse tool right in the center with intersecting with the center. I'm gonna hold shift alt. I'm gonna drag out a circle right there. So now if I just zoom in there, press Ctrl Y, you can see they are perfectly aligning together. So now what I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna select that. Now if you want to remove this shortcut, of course you can make that separate and delete that. I'm gonna hold alt and click that, and it's gonna automatically delete that. Now there are 2 different shapes. I'm gonna select them, Ctrl plus M, Shift plus M, excuse me, and I'm gonna just make them 1 just like this. Now I'm gonna just make them a little bit smaller, just like this, and let's move them somewhere around here. Let's right click, transform, reflect, and copy that. I'm gonna, while holding shift, I'm gonna make them somewhere here, and I'm gonna group that by selecting both, go to object and group. I'm gonna horizontally align that. So we have I'm not really sure there here's something, but yeah, that kind of demonstrates the purpose of these. And yeah, let's go on. So now the time comes for the eyes. I'm gonna just make these ovals using the circular tool. I'm gonna just, while holding alt and shift, I'm gonna drag and drop that. I'm gonna zoom in, group them. I'm gonna horizontally align that. And for the nose, I'm gonna just make a triangle with the Polygon tool. Of course, resize that and align that too. Let's make it a bit smaller. And I'm gonna make a really simple body using the rounded rectangle tool. I'm gonna just make a rectangle something like this. I'm gonna horizontally align that and select that using the selection tool. I'm gonna round the corners while selecting one of these, so they're kind of more rounded. So now let's just add some rectangles, something like this should work fine. I'm gonna just rotate this using the shift tool, while holding the shift tool. I'm gonna Alt, select this, while press the Shift, I'm gonna just rotate this over there. So I'm gonna zoom in, Control plus Y to get the outline mode. I'm gonna match them perfectly, or almost perfectly I should say. Okay, cool. So now all this remaining are the legs. I hope you can do this on your own. So now the color part comes in. Let's start with the head. I'm gonna switch that, so I don't want stroke. Let's just select a really nice skin cartoony color, something like that. Yes, and let's select this color using the eye picker tool or eye dropper tool. I'm gonna just go to brightness, and I'm gonna lower this down a little bit, and I'm gonna go saturation and higher this up a little bit. I know it's too strong. I'm gonna higher this up a little bit, brightness, yeah. So you can see there's a straight line over there. I'm gonna select the circle or the ear part. I'm gonna press Control Shift and right square bracket, or the left square bracket. I'm gonna press Control Shift and then left square bracket, or right square bracket to bring forward, left square bracket to bring back. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. I'm gonna get the color from here, bring it down. So I have basically the ears colored. I'm gonna get this for the hairs too. I didn't get it how they're hairs, just yeah, just believe they are hairs. So I'm gonna give this white color. I'm gonna get this color from here, and I forgot the eyeball. Let's select black color, and while holding Shift, let's just do that. I'm gonna duplicate that over here. Yep, we got this. Let's give this the same color too, and let's give that pink color like in the example I've showed you. Something like this should work fine. No, it's too bright. I don't want something as bright as this one. No, I'm changing hues. I'm gonna do really low saturated, yeah, and I'm gonna give these color. I'm gonna be really low, and yeah. So this is it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, then make sure to leave a like on the video. If you loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Please comment down on the video if you want to ask me anything. Check out my other awesome content on this channel. This has been Muneeb, and until then, see you later.